Hello, my name is Corey Bryson. I am the Director of Call Center Operations for a national commercial cleaning company headquartered here in St. Louis. I hold my master's degree in Human Resources Management from Lindenwood University. My daily duties include hiring, interviewing, training, onboarding, sales, and all call center operations for the company. One of my first experiences in the job force was with a call center based in our hometown. I was 17 years old, and the training consisted of about 3 hours in the classroom, another 3 hours of watching someone, and then right to the phone. Was not a good experience. It was a classroom filled with about 15 people, and after the first week, only 4 of us were left. What made that onboarding a bad experience? It was very impersonal. We were hired in a large group. We were given no one-on-one attention, and we were basically put on the phones very, very quickly without having proper training on systems, on the product, or tips and strategies on how to be more profitable for the company. I lasted at that company about 6 months, and I was considered a veteran at that point. Most people lasted a few weeks to a month or two. It was simply a stepping stone job or company for a lot of people in the call center industry in our hometown. How has the job market changed since when you first were out of college or high school in your first position compared to those entering the workforce today? So today we will be going over onboarding specifics. What is onboarding? Why a manager provides it, and what makes it successful or important to the company. So what is onboarding and why is it important? Onboarding is a process where a company recruits, hires, and trains a new employee and then integrates that employee into the organization so that job satisfaction and job performance are exemplary. Employees who are well trained, adapt to the company culture, and will stay longer when onboarding is done efficiently. This online course will focus on training the manager successfully in onboarding techniques. Does your current company have an onboarding system in place? What suggestions would you make to make the experience more pleasurable or see a higher retention within new hires? So who provides onboarding? Onboarding is done by several different people within the company, but for the purpose of this training, we will speak about the manager's role. Onboarding is your opportunity to introduce the organization to new employees. It helps them understand the business and performance goals, vision, as well as values that your company hold. It makes adjustments and transition as smooth as possible for a brand new employee. Statistics show that within the first week to 2 weeks, employees will begin looking for a new career within a new organization if onboarding is not done efficiently and effectively. If they are not happy, they do not feel like they are acclimated to the company or that culture, it will make cost of recruitment, training, and onboarding for the company go up. Successful onboarding will bring more value and more revenue to your organization. It's important that management focus on making the new hire feel welcome and prepared to do their job successfully. One of the things that we do in our onboarding, and onboarding really starts from the minute you offer the position and the new hire accepts. We reach out to them between the date of their acceptance until they actually begin with the company. We talk to them during the interview process about what sets our company apart from any other company within either the call center world or an entry-level position on the phone. We talk about the culture of the company, how it's very inclusive, and we do things within the first week of training that will show the new hire that they have chosen the right company to begin their career with. One of the things that we do is we take them out to lunch the first day. Whenever a new hire is on board, they usually go with a manager, another senior rep, where we just have a nonchalant lunch and talk a little bit about culture, but more so get to know the person and they get to know us. So that's why it's very important that an employee feel welcome as quickly as possible, because unless you're in a trade, the days of an employee getting out of high school and working a job for 40 years and then retiring are over. So it's important that you make that critical step during onboarding to make someone feel welcome and make them feel comfortable in the position that they've accepted, so that you can ensure that the company retains the cost that goes into recruitment, training, hiring, and so forth. So onboarding is very critical from the manager's standpoint. So why and how do you know if onboarding was successful? A majority of employees will stay 3 years or more if onboarding is done successfully by a company. Organizations with a standard onboarding process experience 50% higher or greater new hire retention than companies that do not. In this day and age, those entering the workforce have a spirit of collaboration. They want to feel involved. They want to feel heard. They also want flexibility within their job. And companies that can do that and promote that and show that in the initial onboarding process will have greater employee satisfaction, a longer tenure from that employee, and overall more profitability. Write down what questions you would have on topics on onboarding that were not discussed in this presentation.